Alright, what's good, y'all, man? We back again with another video. I just got done recording the Eastern Conference one, and I feel like this one is going to be way more easier, especially when it comes to the bottom. I think this is kind of, I wouldn't say top-heavy, but the top are like, they're going to be up there. So I don't think it's going to be a lot of movement. I think a lot of people are going to have the same rankings at the top. But as far as the bottom, it's just, who cares? Like, we can put the San Antonio Spurs down there right now. Like, who is their best player? They got Pop, yeah, but like, who is their best player? I think it's going to be Devin Vassell this year. A lot of people buying into that Keldon Johnson stock. Not saying I'm not buying in. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to be the best player. If you ask me who's going to be the most improved player on the team, I would say Devin Vassell. Like his game a lot. Number 14, say Thunder. I say Utah. I just liked a lot of their pieces, but I think towards the middle of the year they're gonna trade a lot of the motherfucking pieces. So, cause they're going for Victor. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Them niggas is going for Victor. So I got them at 14. I definitely got them at 14. I want to put them at 15, but yeah, they have the better player. And then I'm gonna put at 13. I'm gonna put Oklahoma City. Sucks that Check got out. It really sucks. I was really excited to see him this year. But I'm loving what I'm seeing from Josh Giddey. He's going to be the point guard of this team, and I think that allows Shea that take his game to the next level because he learns how to play off ball, and he gets to put more energy on the defensive side like he did coming into this league. The last time he was a really good defender was with Chris Paul. Now you got another ball handler, another playmaker, and Josh Giddey, so that's going to help him out a lot. One of the most underrated players in this league, Lou Dort. I knew. Because I've been watching Lou Dort since Arizona State, but like 40% from the three from Lou Dort, that wasn't in Arizona State. So shout out to him. He's even averaging 17 points. That's just ridiculous. Trey Mann, huge fan of him. Y'all know how big of a fan I am of Jalen Williams. I wish he was a Cavalier, man. I really do. But this is where I got them. And then at number 12, I got the Rockets. Expecting a huge year from Jalen Green. I expect Tari Eason to be in that Rookie of the Year race. And I'm loving the way they've been looking in this preseason as far as their two young guys and Jabari Smith, who I'm not that high on, but I see what they're going to kind of do with him, use him in a lot of pick and pops, and that's how you're going to make his game better than it looked in college, because he was more of a just pull-up shot guy, and that's not his game. That's not. So, spot enough for him. That's what they need to do with him. And then with Tari Eason, just use him, let him go downhill, let him do him, let him be free-flowing, let him guard the best player, and like he's going to show y'all. He's one of them ones. That's a legit steal. That's not one of these top-ranked niggas that fell below. Like, no, Tari Eason is a legit steal. Like, he could have went top 5, top 6. He's a legit steal. So I had them right there. And this is where I'm going to spend a lot of this video. Portland is Sacramento, because I just think the top 9 teams is like, that's solidified. I don't think none of them top 9 teams finish under these two. And I don't know where I'm gonna go. Like, you look at Dame, you look at this team. This is the best starting lineup I think Dame has ever played with. You got 2 3-and-D wings, 2 really good 3-and-D wings. You got a good center that you always had, and I think Anthony Simons can do a lot what CJ did next to Dame. And, like, you still have Dame, top 15, top 10 player when healthy. So, I would hope for them to make that 10th spot. But their bench is shitty, dog. Their bench is bad. You got, like, Greg Brown Jr., CJ Walker. I still don't know what to think of Shaedon Sharpe yet. Trent Walford. Like, their bench is fucking terrible. And, yeah, they have a defensive-minded coach, but I don't know if they're going to be a good defense. And then when we're looking at Sacramento, they got a good squad. They got a really good squad. You're starting off with De'Aaron Fox, who I'm expecting a huge year from. Hopefully he gets that All-Star nod. I don't think so because the guard spot's really deep, but hopefully he gets it. Really a huge fan of him, and I love Domantas Sabonis, and I love how they run them two together. And then you get that with Keegan Murray. He's going to be super huge for this team, and I already see how they're going to use him. Put him in a lot of pick and rolls with Domantas Sabonis so he can cut or he can space out for the 3. And they was torching the Portland Trailblazers yesterday, and then they played fast. That's the one thing I love from the Sacramento Kings, because you had Luke Walton for 3 years. And remember, the last time we seen De'Aaron Fox be De'Aaron Fox is with Dave Yeager. And Dave Yeager had De'Aaron Fox running. With Luke Walton, he had him slowing the ball down, trying to be more of a half court player. That's just not De'Aaron Fox. That's not De'Aaron Fox. You got to make him be a full court player. He can still get his stuff going in the half court, but that is a fourth court guy. A lot of times, Luke Walton would either try to put the ball in Buddy Hield's hand, make him be a playmaker, or he would try to just make De'Aaron Fox do a lot of his stuff in the half court, try to slow the ball down. That's just not how you do it with De'Aaron Fox. But in these first few games, they're back to running the ball. They're back to being a fast transition team, and if they're doing that, I like their chances not only to make the play-in, but to win the play-in game because they look really fun right now, and they actually have a bench. Davion Mitchell, I say Davion Smith, Davion Mitchell, Terrence Davis, Harrison Barnes. When Keegan Murray takes that spot, he's going to be coming off the bench. You still got Rashad Holmes off the bench. Neemias Quaid, who's also a decent center. I'm going to go Sacramento. I'm buying into the hype. I think they make that play-in spot. Hopefully, because like they still have fucking Dame, but like they got 2 top 35 players and y'all got 1 top 15, so we see who's gonna get that. But I'm gonna go Sacramento at number 10, buying into the hype. Shout out to them for finally making. They didn't even make the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie, they didn't even make the playoffs. So I have them there, and then I can quickly go into this one. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? I will have Memphis at 7 and 9. Y'all gonna think it's a hot take. First of all, Memphis, they had a really good year. Shout out to them for having that good year, but everybody else is getting better. And number 3 is back, and I'm buying into the hype from number 3. Anthony Davis looks amazing so far. I don't want to talk about them yet, but Memphis Grizzlies, they lost 2 big parts of their depth in Kyle Anderson and Anthony Melton, and then we're getting Jaren Jackson Jr. missing maybe the first 1 or 2 months of the year, so that's gonna hurt. That's gonna set them behind. If they get Ja Morant to go up to being a superior MVP talent, then yeah, maybe they can probably touch the playoffs. But it's gonna be hard for them. It's gonna be really hard. Desmond Bane, it was a really good year. Can he do it back? Can he do it again? Zaire Williams, can they tap into that potential? I don't know. So yeah, not really buying that much into them. But the Los Angeles Lakers, we have a top 5 player. We have another top 10 player. Buying into all the hype of Anthony Davis this year. I don't know if he'll touch that MVP like I would like, but if he does, fuck it. But he's been looking really good. Scaring me though. Falling on the floor a little bit too much for the preseason. I don't mind if we sit him out for the rest of the preseason. He's already showed us that he's back to himself. So pray for health. I like how we looking as far as I like how Russell Westbrook is playing off ball. He's cutting, so that shit was just not no smoking screen. No, that was like a legit thing from Darvin Ham. He's actually gonna have him playing off ball a lot more. And if he's doing that, man, we still got LeBron, we still got Anthony Davis. So I like that. I like that for us. So I got us making the 8th seed at number 7. I have the Phoenix Suns. They fall down from winning 60 games to being the 7th seed. They also have no fucking depth. You lose Jay Crowder, so now you're putting Cam Johnson in the starting lineup. So off the bench, I can't even think. You got Josh fucking Okogie, Jake Lauderdale, Cam Payne. Like, yeah, I don't know them 3 names I just named. They're gonna be bad. Like D-Book's gonna do his thing. Their starting lineup's gonna do their thing to keep them still being a playoff team. Like out of these 4 teams, I'll say them and the Lakers make it to the playoffs. But shit, I wouldn't be surprised if these 2 teams beat them. I know they make it to the playoffs, no doubt. But I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis or Sacramento beats the Phoenix Suns. So they scare me, bro. They do. So I'm going to have them at 7. Now, this is where it really gets hard. So right now, at number 1, I'm just going to put Denver Nuggets. Just get that out the way. Get that out the way real quick. I already told y'all that I see 60 games, damn near triple-double from Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., him. Jamal Murray is going to take his time. You still got Bones Hyland. Do question their bench a little bit. Hopefully they can get a piece in the trade deadline. But still, you have the ultimate wild card in Jokic. So I have them at 1. I'm going to have the Dallas Mavericks at 6. Damn, they want to put them under the Phoenix Suns, but they also have Luka, and they actually have a decent bench with Jaden Hardy, Tim Hardaway Jr., Christian Wood. I like how Jason Kidd had them playing on defense last year. There was a really good defense with a little bit of defensive tools and defensive players. So I just like his mentality, how he put his mentality into those players. So I would have them being the 6th seed. Now, this where it really get hard. Because these 2 motherfuckers right here, they are built for the play-in. And not saying these 2, I think they're more built for the playoffs. But these motherfuckers is built I said playing at first. They're built for the regular season. So for them to finish 2-3, I won't be surprised. But I don't want to jump the gun. I'm gonna put them at 5. They was 7 last year, so I think they're gonna jump up a little bit, and they're gonna be 5. The addition of Rudy, they're automatically a top 5 defense. Like we can just say that right now. That nigga is generational. That's a generational defender. They are a top 5 defense right now. Expecting a huge leap from Anthony Edwards, and hopefully D'Lo doesn't suck this year. That's all you gotta hope. Another leap from Jalen McDaniels. I think that's gonna come. I think he's gonna be a really, really good 3-and-D wing this year, and they got depth. They got Jalen Noel, who's one of the most underrated players. Watch out for him. He is nice. You still have Kyle Anderson. They got him in free agency. You still got Najee Reed. You still got a steady off the bench point guard and Jordan McLaughlin. And you got Cat. Chris Finch is a good coach, so expect them to be right there. I have Golden State at 4. They're gonna cruise. Have a lot of games where we're sitting Clay. We're gonna sit Steph. We're just gonna let the young guys go out, and they still might win those games because they have superior young talent. But I think they're gonna cruise. This Draymond drama, I don't know if it's gonna hurt the team that much, but if it do, they're a 4 seed. They were 3 seed last year, so I guess it does. Now at number 2, we're gonna put the Los Angeles Clippers. They are the deepest team in the league by far. When Luke Kennard is your 11th best player, why was that so hard to say? Oh, God damn. When Luke Kennard is just 11th best player, you're a deep team. You're a really deep team. They really top heavy too. Also with 2 top 10 players. Loving the way John Wall looks. As a number 3 option, boy, only real niggas support John Wall. So I'm so happy for him this year, and I'm so happy that he's finally got a team that is accepting him, and they can make that finals run. If I get to see Paul George and John Wall win a championship, I'm gonna be hyped. I ain't gonna lie. And then number 3, man, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on this. They just and I'm gonna make a video, I think, about the New Orleans Pelicans again because they're just so fucking deep. Like, actually, I talked about them in my video yesterday. They're so deep, and they can just do whatever they want. Whatever you want. You want to go small, we can go small. You want to go big, we can go big. You want to play fast, we can play fast. Want to play slow, we can play slow. They just have all the tools to be a winning team. I have a bold prediction video coming out later this week. They're going to be talked about a lot because this is a regular season built team, but they can also kill you in the playoffs. Nobody want to face this team in the playoffs. I was talking with my peoples earlier. It's only one team in the West that I don't see them beating, but I think they can beat a lot of teams in the West. I'm really high on the Pelicans. But again, that's it for this. Let me know what you think. My hot take from this video is Memphis and Phoenix dropping down the most. Sacramento taking Portland's spot. San Antonio getting Victor. But other than that, man, that's it for this video. Peace out.